can you be hurt and be in love at the same time? Yes, it's hard to do. Very hard to do because it makes you vulnerable. It is, don't wait for your woman to change.
Don't wait for anything, to change.
Yeah. It's
Enjoy where you're at.
Deal with it as it is. If a woman's emotional, let her be emotional. Have fun with it. Spin her around. That's his kind of thing, which is instead of resisting these things. And then if it's ultimately like you don't enjoy that, you don't, then he says later in the book, okay, then that woman's not for you. The people that I'm leading to be doing the same things that I'm doing. I'm teaching, I'm guiding, I'm patient, I'm understanding, right? I want to have this other side of me that I need as well, the feminine side. It's not just about the masculine side. There's something that you're missing if you're going through life just conquering things and getting things done, even in pain, in keeping the heart open in pain.
Right.
What I call, feel the pain and keep on walking. But that's that's where I got the concept of the levels of emotional maturity that is from this idea of keeping the heart open, because we close our hearts when we're hurt usually,
right,
which is the opposite of love. But can you be hurt and be in love at the same time? Yes, it's hard to do. It's very hard to do because it makes you vulnerable.
Yeah,
in that
it's the
case.
strongest thing you can do.
But yeah, it's the strongest thing. So yeah, and it's good, like you said, because he talks about this idea of, that you shouldn't try to change a woman. It's actually is what you want. And if you can't handle it, then maybe you need to find another woman. Maybe that's not the woman for you. Like you should be able to embrace this and appreciate the emotionality of a woman. In fact, I love how he opens the book. It's so good. Just the very beginning of the book, the very first chapter, where he says, where is it? Well, in the actual chapter, not the introduction, the whole thing. And by the way, he does have an introduction here where he says, like, it's not just man and woman. Like if you're like a gay couple, for instance, then there's a masculine and there's a feminine side of that, that's, which I think is good, because that's true. It's not just, because I think sometimes people would say, oh, well, you don't, what about other people that don't fit into the masculine and feminine? Everyone fits into the masculine and feminine. Yeah. All relationships need this yin and yang, this dynamic.
No, I think women should even read it too. Again, you might be turned off a little bit by some of the more just straightforward, blunt talk some of the time, but honestly, it was a really good book.
But this is how to understand what kind of man you're looking for.
Right.
What is an actual superior man?
But it's going to be hard to find a man that's in that book, because I think I took the only one besides the author himself.
You'll see some of the attributes of it, right? He says that stop hoping for completion of anything in life. That's the first chapter. Most men make the error of thinking that one day it will be done. They think if I can work enough, then one day I could rest. Or one day my woman will understand something and then she will stop complaining. Or I'm only doing this now so that one day I can do what I really want with my life. The masculine error is to think that eventually things will be different in some fundamental way. They won't. It never ends. As long as life continues, the creative challenge is to tussle, play, and make love with the present moment while giving your unique gift. And I think that's just a beautiful way to open it, because it is, don't wait for your woman to change.
Or don't wait for anything to change.
Yeah. It's
enjoy where you're at. Yeah.
Play with life as it is. Deal with it as it is. If a woman's emotional, let her be emotional. Have fun with it. Spin her around. That's his kind of thing, which is instead of resisting these things. And then if it's ultimately like you don't enjoy that, you don't, then he says later in the book, okay, then that woman's not for you. But don't try and make her change. Thinking that that's what's going to solve your problem, because he also says in the book, the next woman will be just like that. If you can't handle one woman, you can't handle another woman. Yeah, and and so forth. So I think it's really good. But I thought that was it's just good for men to stop hoping for things to be different, to become to live where it is, and realize that this is because we talked about this a lot before, is that a lot of men are trying to turn a woman into a man. They're trying to make a woman masculine. They don't even realize it, because they want her, okay, just be more logical, be more reasonable, more reasonable, and stop being so emotional. Calm down. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. Don't make a big deal out of things, right? So these are all the things that guys will say because they're trying to shape a woman into a man. They're not appreciating the feminine aspect of it. And I think that's why this book is good, because once you read this book, then you can kind of start to understand as a man, oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the father, like the patriarch. The idea of the patriarch is a father figure. That means what? That means that I don't expect the people that I'm leading to be doing the same things that I'm doing. I'm teaching, I'm guiding, I'm patient, I'm understanding, right? I want to have this other side of me that I need as well, the feminine side. It's not just about the masculine side. There's something that you're missing if you're going through life just conquering things and getting things done. What about the peace? What about the tranquility? What about the beauty in nature, in love, and in life, and the present moment, as opposed to just thinking about the future, you know? So
I think people in general struggle with that whole concept as a whole is, you know, they don't want to keep growing and they don't want to keep learning things and they don't want to keep going through struggles and challenges. But that is what we're here to do and what we have to do and what life is going to throw at you. And either you can resist it or you can go with it. And it's just a good mindset for everyone to have, is that find the beauty in those moments, in the present moment, in the hard things.
Yeah.
And that can be what you're going to learn from that experience, or how you're going to grow and how you're going to live in a more peaceful state now that you went through this or you conquered this thing in your life. And so, yeah, I mean, he has a lot of good wisdom just in general.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Throughout the book. But it's definitely beneficial to